Today we're going to start with a moment of reflection for the passing of Muriel Führer, the 18-year-old cyclist from Switzerland who died after her crash on Thursday in the juniors race. Sad for her family, her country, and the sport of cycling. We pick up today's main event, 3.6 kilometers from the end, with a breakaway. Early on, there had been quite a few smaller breaks. The elevation profile today was quite significant. 4.5 laps, a total of 2,384 meters of elevation gain, terrible weather conditions. And the break had Demi Vollering from Holland, Elisa Longo-Borghini from Italy, Lotte Kopecky from Belgium, and they had built up about a minute lead as they came off that final hill on the last lap. But there was a following group with Chloe Dygert and Rosemarie Gannon. And as the front four were kind of messing around and posturing and trying to see who was going to take the lead over these last couple of kilometers, Dygert and Gannon managed to reel them in from quite a ways back. Odd moment there with one of the people standing in the middle of the road. Didn't make much sense. So we're coming back into Zürich here, and again these four out as much as a minute ahead for a while. And they just couldn't get organized. Vollering was really upset with the others, especially with Kopecky. She knows how strong Kopecky is in the sprint. Vollering is better at pushing a high pace and leading out. And here we can see that Dygert and Gannon are already in view and had closed it down from 500 or 600 meters to probably less than 100. And they only had about a mile to go, 1.5K. The lead down to just 8 seconds. And again, you can see these front four just completely disorganized. By the way, only 81 of 197 finished. And those asterisks you saw were for the girls in the under 23 race, which did not have its own race because there weren't enough competitors. But Puck Pieterse from Holland did finish 13th overall and thereby took the world champion jersey for the under 23 age group. Now down to about 1.2K to go. Here we go, 1K to go, and you can see that Dygert and Gannon have now caught them. I was wondering if they were going to have anything left. Gannon's not really known as a sprinter, and she decided to try to go on her own. But I think after about 10 seconds, she realized that she was not going to get away from a group this strong. I mean, too many world champions here. Dygert's won a couple of world titles. Vollering's won a couple. And, of course, Kopecky, fresh off her win last week or 2 weeks ago in the European Championships, had won this last year in August in Glasgow, so she was looking to repeat, and I think her confidence level must have been really high because she just knew nobody else had that kind of sprinting capacity. Longo-Borghini is quite good, but she also decided to try to go early here, and you can see that Dygert made a good move. She followed Borghini here and then swept to the outside. Left Borghini standing, but it wasn't enough. Vollering just didn't have it, and Kopecky easily came across, distancing the rest of the field. Super exciting for her. She can hardly believe it. The other Dutch, including Marianne Vos, also just didn't have it today. They came in to finish 8th and 9th here, and Blanka Vos from Hungary ended up with 10th. Here we have Borghini congratulating Lotte Kopecky on the victory, and she is certainly the top women's cyclist right now. So an amazing victory for her. And despite the weather conditions, I mean, red cheeks and big smiles. Dygert here struggling with some leg cramps, but I think when she gets those treated, the the silver medal is going to feel really good. Here again, the sprint from the bird's eye view. Borghini tried, but Kopecky was having none of it. Vollering was there early, and then it was Dijkert on the far left who really just came up strong, was the only one to get close to Kopecky. And Borghini just did manage to eke out third there. So super strong finish, again, as expected, as we've been seeing from Kopecky. She did lose the Giro by a few seconds earlier this year. Otherwise, she would have had one of the better years in women's cycling that we've seen in the recent past. So top 10 again, Kopecky, Dijkert, Longo Borghini, then Leanne Lippert, who just missed out there by a fraction. Vollering fell down to 5th, and Gannon 6th in that earlier group. And again, Vos and Marcus, the other two Dutch that just didn't get it together today, and Blanca Vos in 10th. One more time, Puck Pieterse in 13th, who we know from mountain biking, winning the women's under 23 World Championship jersey. Kopecky here giving her first interviews afterwards. Super excited. And again, just knowing that she's the best sprinter right now, and if she's anywhere close, she is going to win these races. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow after the men's race. Not sure what the weather's going to be like, but today was miserable with about 10 degrees C, 50 Fahrenheit, and quite a bit of rain through most of the day. Just an absolutely miserable day. The interview at the end with Demi Vollering, she was just shivering and teeth chattering. So we'll see what the men have to deal with tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and take care until next time. Bye now.